So for the past while, you may have seen on Twitter, I've been doing some Python things, and yesterday I said I was going to make a little video about it. Now I just want to say that this is not a tutorial. I am nowhere near as advanced to do a tutorial. In fact, you're probably going to see me mess up during this more than I'll actually succeed. So what we're going to do here, well, first of all I'm going to run through what I've actually got here. This is on the Raspberry Pi 3. This is an editor called Guinea. And this is my favourite one. You've got actual Python 3 here. We're going to be using the code for this, but we're not going to be actually using the editor for it. We're just using Guinea. So I've made a little file here, and I'm going to try and zoom in so you can see it properly during the post-production. So Python, one of the fastest growing codes ever, and I think I smacked my mic there. Anyway, what we're going to do today is we're going to make a little text adventure game. And yes, I do know how to make those. And I did fiddle around with some things this morning, and I hope everything's still working. So, as I said before, this is not a tutorial. This is me just showing you what the hell I've learned so far. I've learned other things as well, but we're going to do this. This is one thing that I can do start to finish. Okay, here goes. So we want to do our global imports. Okay, so we're going to import SYS system, I believe. Import random, because that's always good. Import time, and for some reason I find I need to keep doing this. Import, from time. Import sleep. I think. Yeah, I think that's it. It's a bit difficult to talk and type at the same time, so that's our imports. We need to import those modules so that certain functions and commands will work in the code. So, one thing that we need to do is, when you make a text adventure game, you get your message come up, then you get your options come up. Then once you hit your option, you want a completely new page, just blank, and then the new messages come up. So we need to make this command to clear the screen. So we're going to do def CLS. Now CLS, that can be anything you want. CLS, it doesn't have to be, it can be just, as long as you're basically just naming the function here. So CLS, that's short for clear screen. So we've got our CLS, but what does it mean? Well, it means we want the system to print a bunch of empty lines. So parentheses backward /n times 100. And when the system comes across this command later on, because this isn't the actual command, this is us just defining the command. When it comes across the command later on, it will clear the page before going forward with anything else. So that's us defined that. So I want to make a little intro. You see, with the text adventure games, the text is just going to appear right on the screen. But for the intro, I kind of want this sort of, not scrolling, there's typing text, you know, that kind of thing across the screen. So we're going to do that. And to do that is different from actually just printing words on the screen. So you'll see both of them. Again, this is not a tutorial, so please don't ask in the comments, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to do that. And also don't say, you shouldn't do that, you should do it this way. Well, you know, if I did it that way, I could also do it this way. Because there's multiple ways you can do the code, so. Okay, so, def, I think that stands for define. That's what I've been saying in my head anyway. Define code to define this. I don't know, maybe it's not. Okay, def intro. So what is intro? Well, intro is going to be, let's see, what would our messages be? Words 01. So these are the words we want to pop up. I don't know if I don't think these actually need to be in the function. They can just be like, they could just be here if we want, just at the side, just doing their own thing. But I like to keep them within the function so it's all nice and neat. So words 01 equals hello. This is the intro. How are you? I'm so articulate, you know. Oh, I can't spell. Intro, how are you? So that's going to scroll up first. Now we want words too. This is the second part of the message. I don't know. You, well, now get to enter your name. And I forgot my parentheses. There we go. And sorry if you can hear blah outside. But I don't have my acoustic set up for this particular thing. And of course you just heard the vape. Okay, so we've got our words. So, why is it doing this? There we go. So, how do we get these onto the screen? Now, I should probably let you know that our text adventure game, when we run it, is going to end up down here. This is the, what do you call it? The console. The console is where all the messages will come up. If we have error messages, or if we do the text adventure game, our adventure will begin here. It can also list what's happening as it's running. So there's a lot of developer options with it. So it'll end up down there. Okay, so we want it to scroll across. Not scroll across, type across. So the way to do that would be for characters in words 01. That's the first set of words we're doing there. So for the characters in that set of words, we want sys st dot write. So we want it to write, and we want it to write char, the characters. Then sys dot st dot, that's just how I say these things, flush. And I think that pretty much just means, that flush, that mean pretty much, I think just means put it on the screen. Put it there, just make it show. But how fast is it going to type? So what we're going to do is, time.sleep, and it's gonna be 0.05. That means, so these are all, this is seconds here, so time sleep 0.05 for the characters in words 1. Mate, thank you, neighbour outside. I don't know if you could hear that, but the characters for words 1 will type up every 0.5 seconds. So when the first letter arrives, the second letter will arrive 0.5 seconds later. Then we want to take it out of that little bit there and head back and do time.sleep 2. So that means, so time.sleep in here is gonna say the amount of time for the next character to show. So we have to take this back so that when this is finished, all this is finished, the system will then wait 2 seconds, and then it'll do whatever else we want. So what we then want to do, we want to create a blank line. So I'm going to come up here and copy and paste this. And then we're just going to, 1. So normally what you can do to create a blank line is just go print, then with nothing in it, and then just carry on down here. But when you're, for some bizarre reason, when I'm doing this sort of way of putting text on the screen, it doesn't want to work. It only seems to want to work this way. Okay, so we've got our time sleep, we've got our print, so then we want to put our words too in. So we're just going to copy and paste this, and that is not where you're supposed to go. Yes, that's okay. So for characters and words 2, and that is that. So let's take a little look at our thingy. Oh, there's the console. Oh, and of course we got it wrong. Oh dear God, what's going on? Okay, word 01, invalid syntax is right here. Why? Yeah, okay, here's why. Yeah, that's supposed to be has the value of sign. So in code, if you put 2 of these, that means equals, this equates to. If it's 1, it means it has a value of. Something like that. There are differences. I think people who use the GEC will know what I mean. Oh, summer fruits. So, yeah, okay, that's what we're doing, yeah. Okay, now there's another mistake. See, I told you I'll make more mistakes than anything. So we've got all these definitions of our stuff here. But it doesn't mean it's going to run. We need to initiate one of these functions here. We need to make the system know that we need one of these to run first. It's not just going to do it automatically. Now, you really only need to put intro right now. And it'll just start from intro. So we're going to do that. There we go. Hello, this is the intro. How are you? 2 seconds, space. You will now get to enter your name, and of course it closes because then that's just the complete end of it. So, what do we do after the intro? Well, first of all, I'm going to put another time.sleep in here. So it doesn't just close right away. Or in this case, before it goes to the next function. Time.sleep 2, you get a chance to read it. Then it'll go into the next function. And this is going to be where you enter your name. Def player name. This is where you enter your name. So what we need to do is when this came up on screen here, there's no way we can we can't enter any information. So we have to prompt the system to allow us to put information in this case our name. So it's gonna be player name. It's a value of input, and this is gonna be input and the string that we're gonna put in now, the words that are gonna come up on the screen are gonna tell us to put our name in, and right next to that we'll put in our name. So enter your name. Then a space. I would just leave that little space at the end there. So it's going to say enter your name, and that's going to tell the system whatever information they put in and hit return after this enter your name is going to be the player name. And this can be anything you want as well. It could just be name, it could be blah blah blah, of course, but you're just defining these things. So what we need to do here is put global name, because for some reason that makes this work. See, what normally happens if I don't have this global name in, and then we run this definition and it asks me what to put my name in, and I hit the name, it still comes up as player name is undefined for some reason. So I have to put global name in. So I'm not too sure. I just read it on a forum. But again, this is not a tutorial. I'm going to say that about 1,000 times. And then I'm going to return name, because that was also on the thing I saw. So, we're going to enter our name when it comes up, and that's going to be stored in the little system. So when I put player name somewhere, it will come up with whatever name we put in. Okay, so then we want to go to our start room. That's the start room, you know. Welcome to here's your adventure. Do you want to go left? Do you want to go right? Do you want to go blah, 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 blah? We want to do the start room. So we're going to define the start room. And this is essentially how the text adventures work. They're all these definitions. All the rooms are these functions even. Or definition. I don't know the proper term. I think it's functions. Def start room. And they are usually referred to as rooms. So what's it going to say? Well, it's going to say, first of all, CLS, remember, and we'll do that up here too. CLS, so we just want a nice clear screen. Then print hello space, or we could actually just do that, yeah, hello, comma, space, plus player name, plus space, how, oh no, another, I need to put another one in. How are you? And then we're going to do time dot sleep of 2 seconds, let's say, then print.